As-salaam, brothers and sisters. This is year 7 of the 17 Verses podcast. I'm your host, Maher Haq. In this podcast, we take a small selection from the Quran every day and recite it to you in plain English, so you can get a small slice of God's word while you go about your day. By averaging 17 verses per day, we're able to break the Quran down into manageable pieces and finish it in 1 year. If you enjoyed the podcast, please help spread the word. Tell your friends and family, subscribe in Apple Podcasts or Stitcher or wherever you get your podcasts, and write us a review. Show notes and a transcript can be found at 17verses.com. That's the numbers 17verses.com. Today's selection is from Surah 37, As-Sãffãt, or Those Ranged in Ranks, verses 1 through 21. These are fairly short verses, so today's podcast will be pretty quick. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. I swear by those who range themselves in ranks, by those who drive away devils, and by those who proclaim the message of Allah, that surely your God is one, the Lord of the heavens and of the earth, and all that lies between them, and the Lord of the easts, or every point of the sun rising. We have indeed decked the worldly heaven with beautiful stars, and to secure it against all obstinate shaitans. They cannot even hear the words of the exalted assembly of angels, and they are darted at from every side if they try to get closer. They are repulsed, and are under a constant chastisement. Eavesdroppers are pursued by a flaming fire piercing brightness. Ask them, what is more difficult, their creation or the rest of our creation? Them we have created out of a sticky clay. You marvel at their insolence when they mock at you and the Quran. When they are admonished, they pay no heed. When they see a sign, they mock at it and say, this is nothing but plain sorcery. What? When we are dead and have become dust and bone, shall we be raised to life again? And we, and also our forefathers of the ancient time? Tell them, yes, and you shall then be humiliated. It will just be a single shout, and they will see it all with their own eyes. Oh, woe to us, they shall exclaim. This is the day of judgment. It will be said back to them, yes, this is the day of judgment, which you used to deny. Ameen. This concludes today's episode of the 17 Verses podcast. I hope that this selection helps increase your understanding of the Holy Quran just a little bit. If you like the podcast, you can subscribe in iTunes or Stitcher and write us a review. Or you can grab the RSS feed and put it into your own podcast app. The show notes, including a text version of this episode, can be found by going to 17verses.com. That's the numbers 17verses.com. Thank you, and be well.